Welcome to another Columbia, South Carolina home tour. Today we're 15 miles outside of downtown Columbia in a neighborhood called Ascot, and I'm going to show you a luxury fixer-upper. This neighborhood's in Irmo, right outside downtown Columbia, in one of the most prestigious neighborhoods on this side of town, Ascot. And first of all, before I show you inside and show you why this is an unbelievable flip opportunity, I want to show you the surroundings. So this home listed in the mid-7s. You've got a $900,000 house there. The one next to it is 1.5. You've got another one that's about 950, 950, 950, probably 1.5. And then all the way at the end, you've got one that is 1.3 million. And that was completely redone. So this home right here in the mid-7s is an unbelievable opportunity. It's like buying, the worst house on the block. You never want to buy the biggest, the most expensive. This is an unbelievable opportunity. So it's a massive, massive, massive home. And the really unique thing about this home is that there are so many bedrooms on the main level. You've got the owner's suite and 3 other bedrooms on the main, and then a couple of bedrooms upstairs. I mean, it is just a massive 4,600 square foot house. It also has 5.5 baths. So first, let's go inside, and I'll kind of talk you through my ideas on the property, what I would do with it. I bought a similar situation in this neighborhood 10 years ago, and I haven't left. I love Ascot, love the area, the schools. If you watch my channel, you've seen me do a lot of videos here. But I bought my house and put a lot of money into it, but I'm glad I did. There's a lot of upside, and I don't think I'll leave because I love the neighborhood. First, when you walk in, you've got this really great kind of traditional entry. And this is a custom built home, not built like the ones they build today. Way different quality, but you can see just wide open. This is the family room here. Coming in off to the right of the entry, which will flip around here. You've got an office, vaulted ceilings, high ceilings, big windows. And I just see right away some things I would change. Of course, the floor. Luckily, they are true hardwoods, great quality, easy to sand refinish. You've got some things like some broken seals here in the windows. There's actually a really good local company in Columbia called Central Glass that can come in and actually pop those panes out, repair the gaskets, and it's like brand new. You do not need to replace the entire window. Coming in here, you've got these columns. Now, some people may not like these columns. I kind of like this touch. I think with furniture here and everything redone, a little change in paint, that this would look a lot different. Now, one thing about Ascot quality homes, especially in the Ascot Estates section of the neighborhood which we're in, big dining rooms. I mean, these homes here, a majority of them were built with big dining areas, and this one is huge. Love the windows, the huge windows, plantation shutters all over the house. We've got that really traditional chandelier, which I don't hate. I kind of like stuff like this, and I love that medallion up there. I would keep that. But great true molding, real wood, really big space. You put a huge table here. We'll head into the family room. Tall ceilings. Really makes this room feel huge. Gas fireplace. This is a gas neighborhood. Got, a fan here that's easy to switch out. Of course, fresh paint all over the place. And I would convert this old traditional kind of built in here. It's got the slider for the TV. Look at that. That's easy enough to get rid of. In fact, I would pull all this out and just rebuild this to be a built-in kind of area. We've got a couple of things up here, some lighting. It's fallen out, but I would take all this out, put new recessed lighting in here. I think that'd be easy enough. And then we go into this little sunroom here. Love this space, tile floors, looking out over the backyard. This is in the estates, and a lot of the homes in the estates here in Ascot are an acre. This one is an acre, and it has a giant yard. Big deck, we'll go out there in a minute. Huge windows all the way across here. Now, you might have some windows that need to be replaced along this back side, more significant than the front, but a really good space that leads out to the deck. But first, I want to take you into the kitchen and the eat-in area. So this part of the home is coming off the family room, And it's semi-open to the main living spaces, which I appreciate. I've had open concept. I prefer this. I prefer semi-open. In fact, my kitchen and family room are completely separate. And I love it because I don't want to sit, on the couch in the family room after eating dinner and stare at the dishes I didn't clean up. So I prefer this kind of setup. I do clean my dishes. Not all of them. I have help, but you know what I mean. I just prefer for it to be a separate space. This space is really great. We've got this big open eat-in area here. Granite counters. Now it's the older style granite, but this layout is really nice. Plenty of space over here. We've got the glass cabinets, and this is quality wood cabinetry here, but it's not soft close. I would keep the boxes and I would replace the faces, replace the fixtures, the handles, and then come in here again and change out this LED lighting. The setup is great. It just needs to be switched out to LED. Here you've got the convectional microwave oven thing, and then the single oven. That's actually pretty clean. And look at this. Now I would keep this because you can't get this stuff anymore. Let's see how it works. Flip this out, twist it around. There we go. I know I've got somebody who follows me and they always comment on the kitchen and the pantry. And I think this is a cool little setup. Now, it's not a true walk-in pantry, but it's a good space. All right, we'll close that later. Let's look over on this side. Fridge, newer fridge, the thin Q, and it's got that whole screen clear thing. You can see your stuff. I don't know, but that's great. Definitely keep that. Dishwasher over here, and plenty of storage. Gas neighborhood, we've got a 4-burner here and an exhaust. Now let's see. I do not believe that exhaust out, but there's a way to do that. I would change this out for a larger gas and then do a true vent and then figure out how to go up and over to vent that out. You can also do downdraft because this house is in a crawl space. So before I go back over to the dining room, that side of the house, I want to go over here to the owner suite. We're going to go upstairs later, but like 80% of this home is all on one level. You come in here. This is the owner's suite. Now I would take those little light hats off, whatever you call them, shades, right? And keep that. I would definitely keep that chandelier. That's a really nice chandelier. But the hardwoods continue in here. Off to the left here, you've got a little office area, which I like. I like having that in the bedroom. I know I've got a little setup where we have an office and a little den off our bedroom, and it's great to still, hang out in the evenings, be able to jump over to the office. It being right there. And then over on this side, you've got kind of a sitting reading area here. So I'll go over to the corner, flip around so you can see this space. Really great space, plenty of room for a big bed. Lots of windows. We've got tint on these windows here, just to keep it nice and dark. Built-in desk. There's several of these in the house, in the secondary bedrooms and near them. And then we've got this one here. Little storage area. This is under the stairs that leads up to the second floor, but a good place for all the electronics, the internet, speakers, things like that. All right, let's walk over here to the owner's suite bathroom, which did have a recent renovation. We transitioned from hardwood to tile. We have 2 closets with built-ins. Really nice closet system. Then to the right, pretty much a mirror image. It's a really nice system in there. And then let's come into the bath. We have a huge jacuzzi tub here. I like the window. We've got tint on that as well. Vanity here. I like that light. It's hard to see, it's so bright. Crystal light, very cool. And then this massive shower. The rock style tile floor, and then tile all the way up with the little nooks there. Now you see here, there was a HVAC line leak. That needs to be taken care of. This whole thing needs to be painted. And then you've got the second of the vanities here, which I like the separation between this. I'm guessing that's a little makeup area. I'm gonna see, there's a little, that's smart. A little storage there underneath. Plenty of storage. And over here, just linen closet. But a really nice setup. Now, I would probably come in here, and I know this was done recently, but I would rip that out. I put a claw foot over there. That would save a lot of space. This shower, I think, can be salvaged. It's a very nice shower. I would probably keep the flooring, change out all the fixtures, paint, and new faces to these cabinets, solid wood cabinets in here. This you're gonna love. Check out this toilet. It's a golden toilet. First time I've ever seen that. That's special. I'd probably keep that. I've got to know the story. There's got to be a story behind that. All right, so another thing that makes this house very unique is there are so many bedrooms on the main level. We're going to head over to the opposite side of the house, down this little hall. And it's hard to find this in Ascot with so many bedrooms on the main level. We've got one here, and it's a suite. It's a really good sized bedroom, 2 windows. Good buffer here in this neighborhood between homes. They did a really good job of this. And then we come in here to this bathroom. Honestly, this is just a complete gut. It's a good shell. You could even probably salvage that tub because these, let's see if it, yeah, that's how, I don't cast iron, or that's significant. I saved mine in my house down the street and just had it reglazed. The white tile is classic. I mean, you could just clean that up, the grout, paint. You'll notice that you've got molding up there as well, and the single vanity. Just a quick upfit. Over here, a walk-in. Now for a, see if there's a light. There we go. For a secondary bathroom, great closet space. So come back out here around the corner, all the way to the back of the house, we have another bedroom with a suite. This is what's hard to find in this neighborhood. Typically, 1, maybe 2 bedrooms on the main if you're lucky. This one has the 3. Built in here, just like in the owner's suite. Closet over here, more traditional size closet. And in the bathroom here. Similar thing, same exact replica of the tub, tile. I would do the same thing in here as well. All right, of course, paint, take the wallpaper down. All pretty simple cosmetic stuff. I know the owner of this home is also about to put on 3 HVAC units. Yes, this home has 3 units, which is a lot. Over here, we've got a half bath. Now I would consider, I don't know, maybe leaving this wallpaper. I kind of like this. This is unique. I like wallpaper. Maybe this is about to come back. Let me know what you think, maybe not. I think it reminds me of kind of like a very sophisticated half bath. But of course, very simple there. We've got the laundry back here. Washer dryer area there. Some cabinet storage. Nothing wrong with this space. We've got a sink. I would do the same in here. A lot of paint and change out those cabinet faces. Coat closet here off to the side. We have a giant 3-car garage in here. Good space. Now let's head upstairs. And I'm going to kind of go back here to the center of the home, come around this way, back through to the kitchen. I love how when you walk into this home, you're not like the stairs aren't right in front of you, they're tucked back here. A couple of things I love about this neighborhood, the amenities are great. You have a pool, clubhouse, tennis courts, pickleball, actual sidewalks on both sides of the road. That's nice. Schools are fantastic. It feeds into Dutch Fork. All the feeder schools are great. And you're really close to the highway. You're close to, I'll show you the bonus first. Close to the highway, really close to downtown. On a Sunday, you can go downtown for brunch, 15, 20 minutes tops. Little room here, little study room. Another built-in desk. This is, if you've got studious kids, this could be a good layout. Just access here. Hot water heater. Right there. Going here to the giant bonus. So we are over a 3-car garage. Perfect theater. Plenty you can do in here. We'll loop around. I'll show you the secondary bedrooms. Let's see, I'm gonna go show you what's in here. Just storage. It looks like this was a music room. We've got the music notes up there. But really two separate spaces here, so a lot of flexibility. Around the corner, bedroom 4. This is a big bedroom. Lots of lights. I would just paint up here, maybe take those shelves down, but you'll see. Bedroom 4, huge walk-in closet. More storage down there. These bedrooms in the bonus up here share this bathroom. Vanity there, door for privacy, tub and shower are together. Same tub tile combination here. Separate vanity door here. So this really flexible space. Linen closet, another unique feature. And then this bedroom, molding upstairs, big giant room. And yet another really good size walk-in closet. Down here I do want to show you this storage area. Like, where are we leading to? Let's see if we can, I don't see the light. Well, it's just a walk-in kind of storage area. That's another nice thing about these homes here is that most of them have walk-in storage. Now we will head out back, show you the back of the house and the deck. Huge deck here, very private. A lot of this lot is wooded. Got this lower area to the deck here. Oh, cool fire pit kind of area there. I'll come back here to the back of the home. You know, really interesting thing about Ascot, this neighborhood, when it was being developed, it was a little bit of bad luck. It kind of, the significant portion of the development came when, you know, the market crashed, 2007-8, which really hurt the neighborhood. And, you know, if you bought in here after then, you got a phenomenal deal. I'm talking 7,400 square feet for $600,000. I mean, you could get some unbelievable deals. And I believe, based on what's happening in this market, that that's going to happen again. When rates come down, prices are going to go up. And homes like these that just need some cosmetic updates, some mechanical updates, are really going to become very valuable. It would be so incredibly expensive to build a home like this in this market, brand new. To find a lot that's an acre in a great neighborhood and replicate this footprint would be almost impossible. But I want you to let me know below what you think about this home and what it could be. If you're thinking about buying a home anywhere in the greater Columbia area, it may seem weird to call somebody to watch on YouTube, but people do it all the time and I'm happy to help.